Okay, we'll proceed to the next experiment. It is head loss due to sudden contraction. So this is the diagram how the pipe looks. We will be having two pipes, one a normal pipe and a contracted pipe is attached to it. Contracted pipe is conveying the diameter of the pipe decreases. Here the normal pipe diameter is 4 cm and after contraction the pipe diameter is 2.5 cm. So from this experiment we will be finding out the head loss due to contraction. So this pipe will be connected with two manometers, one in the normal pipe and the other to the contracted pipe. So the H1, the rise of water, H1 is of the normal pipe and H2 is of the contracted pipe. So this is the manometers reading H1 and H2, and the difference X is equal to H1 plus H2. You will get the difference between the manometers pipe of the one H1 of the normal pipe and H2 of the contracted pipe, and head of water, that is H is equal to 12.6 by X. That is, we have a standard formula for H, that is equal to X into Sm by Sl minus 1. This is nothing but specific gravity of mercury and this is specific gravity of water, and we have standard values for that. For Sm we have 13.6 and for liquid we have 1. After substituting the values, we will get H is equal to 12.6 into X. And next we will find out the time for 10 cm rise of water. Here the water of 10 cm rise in the water tank, how much time it requires, that is taken in T seconds. Then next we will be finding out QAC. QAC will be finding out by the formula QAC is equal to A into H by small t, where A is the area of the collecting tank, it is 80 into 80 which gives you 6400, and capital H is the rise of water in the collecting tank, that is 10 centimeters, and T is the time taken in the rise of the tank. So next we will have an observation about the pipes now. So normal pipe, for normal pipe you have diameter of 4 cm. Here we have head loss due to sudden contraction. So we are only considering the contraction part, not the normal pipe. So considering the contraction part, we have the diameter of pipe at contraction, that is 2.5 cm. So we need to find out the area of the contraction pipe. That is, area of the contraction pipe is something about pi by 4 d square. You will get 4.90 cm. So head loss due to contraction, we have standard formula for that. That is H is equal to 0.375 V2 square by 2g. What is this V2 square? This is nothing but the velocity in the contraction. We have V1 and V2. V1 is the velocity of water in normal pipe and V2 is the velocity of water in the contracted pipe. So how we will calculate V2? It is equal to Q actual by A2. That is nothing but the area of the pipe of contraction, not normal pipe, area of contraction. So you will be finding out V2. After you get V2, you will be substituting the V2 value in this and you will get the HC value. So this HC is nothing but loss of head due to contraction. Means what is the loss after contraction of water flowing through the normal pipe to the contracted pipe. Use the same apparatus for even for contraction. For enlargement also we use the same. Here the normal pipe is of 4 centimeters and the contracted pipe is of 2.5 centimeters. The water flows from normal pipe to the contracted pipe and this is point of contraction. Here two valves will be there, one to the normal pipe and the another to the contracted pipe, which is connected to the manometers containing mercury. When you on the water, when the water flows, the mercury level fluctuates and whichever has the highest reading will be taken as H1 and the other reading is taken as H2, which gives you the actual reading when this difference of H1 minus H2 is multiplied to 12.6, and this water further flows into the water tank. You can see the water flowing into the water tank, and this water tank is of area 18 to 80 centimeters, that is 6400 centimeters square. You will have a valve here. You will close the valve and see the reading of water tank level rise, that is constant of 10 centimeters. So you have closed it to 50 centimeters and you will start the stopwatch for 50 centimeters and you will see the water level rise of 10 centimeters, that is still 60 centimeters, and the time taken the stopwatch is nothing but T seconds. So by this you will find out Q actual, that is capital A into capital H by small t, that is A is area of the tank, H is the reading of the scale, that is 10 centimeters, which is constant, and T is the time taken for the water rise in for 10 centimeters. And using this manometer's readings, you will calculate the Q theoretical.